You know, like, I'm trying to think, like, if there was a StarCraft tournament or something, would it count against one of the... Also, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know StarCraft, okay? StarCraft, really beautiful game. Helps you understand management, resource, and, like, you know, perception of things. League is strategically more dull than RTS's, just naturally. So League naturally is more simple, perception-wise. The best esports player of all time, Flash, just came back from a 3-year hiatus. And basically, the entire game has changed while he's been gone, and it's a patchless game. And what's happening right now is Flash is attempting to answer the current status quo. And so there's a lot of replay channels and stuff with commentators and stuff, like notably Artosis, that are just casting lots of replays of Flash coming back, and they're analytically breaking down what he's trying to do. And it's a lot of trial and error, and it's basically him just trying to break the meta and the status quo, because Flash always sets the meta. Flash has set the meta for the last 16 years. So, very interesting thing, and we're probably never going to get to see something like this ever again in esports. Yeah, we're never going to see anything like this again in esports, because there's never been an esports player as dominant as Flash ever. It would be like, imagine if modern-day Zane or, like, Cody from Smash Melee existed in 2007, and they just won almost everything for literally 12 years, or, like, you know, 13 years, something like that, and then they went on a 3-year break, and they set all of the standards, and they played multiple characters, right? And then they disappeared for 3 years, and then the matchups changed. There were new top players, right? And then, like, Zane is there, and Leffen, and, you know, all these other, you know, Plup, and S2J, like, all these other players, right? And all these matchups have been, like, changed a little bit. And then Zane would, like, or not Zane, but, like, if Cody would then come out of retirement or something after, like, 3 years. Something like that. It's something of that magnitude is basically going on right now in StarCraft. So that's really cool. And even I think if you're a total newbie, I think the commentators on those YouTube channels, so like Artosis, on Artosis Casts 1, does a pretty good job of explaining what's going on. So I think that's really cool to watch, even if you don't necessarily follow StarCraft. Sometimes I watch games that I don't really understand, like Dota. I don't really understand Dota, but I'll watch Dota commentary stuff, even though I don't understand it. I can't appreciate it as much as I would if I did understand it. But I just thought that was interesting to kind of talk about. Whatever. Anyways, let me get my burgers.